Scorpio. So, cleansing our space, cleansing myself, my cards, and you guys. Sending you love and light. Scorpio. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you don't know your sun, moon, or, well, if you don't know your moon or rising sign or want to know about your chart, you can always Google for your astrology chart. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information will be down below, as well as for my Instagram. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah. So Scorpio, before I get into your reading, there was some intense energy, and I'm like, would it be Scorpio if it wasn't intense? And so one of the things that I noticed, well, that I heard, was extortion. I'm like, what? And I also feel either you guys can't let go of someone or someone can't let go of you. Maybe there's a conversation you need to have. And I feel like you've been driving yourself crazy, guys. Like your throat, like, I feel like you need to have a conversation or speak your truth or tell the truth. And cross watcher, take it as it resonates as well. But there is something that needs to be done. Now the extortion part, I guess we'll get into the cards. Like, I don't know if someone's extorting money or trying to extort you, or you are extorting. I don't know. But it could also be someone you love in trouble behind money. I don't know, Scorpio. But one thing I can say is there is someone that is holding on to you, or you're holding on to them, and I feel like, you know, you gotta let them go. You gotta release it. It's not easy, and it takes time, especially when we create this illusion in our head, like, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how I envisioned it. But what's for you is for you, you know? So you need to spend time alone, and you need to be present with yourself, because there's like a lot of overworking being done, and you can't really see things for what they really are. You can't really see clearly. Your vision is distorted. And if you have a real friend or a real family member or someone who's going to tell you the truth, you need someone to tell you the truth. Because for some of you, I feel like you guys are moving forward. You're stepping into your power. You're seeing yourself for who you are. But for others, I do feel a sense of driving yourself crazy, running yourself ragged, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to step it up, not knowing a lot of things right now. But I'm going to get into your past energy. The cards are flying out. Man. So, fun fact, my little daughter is a Scorpio sun. My older daughter is Scorpio Venus. And my father-in-law was a Scorpio, and he is amazing. Anyway. Okay, so for the past energy. So you got death, which you're kind of coming up in your own reading. But I feel like there was a lot of, I feel like you guys had been dealing with a lot of physical deaths, but also a lot of death to the old life. And you're starting to, like, for some of you, you are starting to see things for what they are, or starting to realize where you messed up and what you need to fix. And for others, you're starting to try to release what it was. But I have to tell you guys, you can't release it until you face it. You know, there's so much intensity in Scorpio, and your intuition is like a different level of unmatched. You guys are so gifted. You're able to really, your mind, Scorpio's mind is so powerful. It's so intriguing when I discuss something with a Scorpio, um, you know, especially the women. Like, so intriguing. But there is something, and I keep feeling with the throat, something that needs to be said to kind of finally let it die and bury it. Something, you're waiting for a finality, a, a finality, like a final ending, right? And in your past, you know, you also got the Queen of Swords. And you got the Queen of Cups. So this to me, I feel some mother energy, but this to me is also about a relationship. Even third party, someone was in the way. Someone was getting in the way of relationships, and it's almost like a karmic, like you had a twin flame or something like that, or your soulmate, and it's almost like karmic energy of someone getting in the way of what you truly want. And I do feel some legal stuff coming up. I feel like you guys need to work through something. I don't know if this is divorce or bankruptcy or paternity tests or something legally that you're going to have to work through, or that you've been trying to work through, and it has been exhausting, man. And things didn't work out the way that you thought they should or you felt they should, but things are working out for you guys more than you realize. It's like you've been so caught up in your head that you're not seeing things clearly. So I'm going to get into your current energy. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Let me know in the comments if this resonates, because I'm like, you know, sometimes when you do these, you're like, okay, I'm talking to someone. Alright, current energy. Alright, Scorpio. So you got politics. I feel narcissistic energy big time in this reading. For some of you, it is you who is the narcissist or have narcissistic tendencies that you don't want to admit. For others, I definitely feel this narcissistic energy around you. And I feel like it's a family member. And let me tell you something about a narcissist. Someone is wearing a false mask and playing games. But even if you are tying up things with work or have to sign any contracts, reread, because this is no bueno. I feel bad karma with this stuff. Things are going to be revealed for you guys, Scorpio. Things are going to be revealed. And the next card you got for the present is friendliness, right? And you see these two trees, they're separate but combining. I also feel like this month, like the fall, maybe by Scorpio season, the ending of Scorpio season, there's going to be a final death to something. You're going to have clarity, and you're going to be able to know, this is what it is. Now, what do I have to do to move forward? So just like how beautiful fall is and how pretty, you know, fall teaches us how to allow the dead things that no longer serve our highest good go and let it fall. That's what you're going to have to, you know, be doing. But you are going to see the beautiful perspective of it if you allow yourself to see, right? I also see some type of, I don't know if there's a sponsorship or a boutique or a fair or something. Maybe you're selling something or you have a contract. I don't know. I see contracts, but I see good opportunities coming up for you guys. And exposure. I see a lot of exposure. So, aloneness for current energy and awareness. So, with the aloneness card, being alone is a superpower. Getting to know yourself, being at peace with your own presence is a gift that you give to yourself, and therefore you give it to the world too, because then you're at peace and you're not disturbing anyone else's. But for some of you, you're tired of being alone. You're finally ready for things to move forward in a different way. But you know how you create oneness? Like, look at the bottom of that card. It says aloneness. You take that away, and then it says oneness, you know? So being alone connects you to that oneness. I'm also hearing 1010, so spiritual numbers 1010. Some of you may be seeing that a lot, and 222. With the awareness card, something is coming to light. I'm telling some big changes are coming, man. Scorpio. I mean, it cannot be Scorpio if it's not intense, man. Something is coming to light. Let's see if I can get a clarifier on this awareness card. Something is coming to light. Spirit, clarify this awareness card. What's this? Oh man, the old version of you is dying. Yeah, some trickery. The magician came out. Okay, so remember, you are able to manifest and create whatever you want. If you don't believe that, that's why you can't. It's you who limits yourself. But there is something turning, something really turning, and something coming to light. You're about to see something for what it really is, Scorpio. Let me pull some love cards for you guys. Some truth is coming. You know, you're seeing, like, the old way of doing things. You've been spreading yourself way too thin to avoid facing yourself. And so the universe is like, okay, so now I'm going to make you face yourself. Your love life benefits from this. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You got to forgive yourself. And you have a lot of angels and ancestors watching over you. You really do. And they're with you. And there may be someone who crossed over that you feel like you need to forgive, or you need their forgiveness. And they forgive you. Just talk to them. Tell them, you need their help, and they'll help you. You're in there's a lot of pain. Oh, man. A lot of you haven't taken a deep breath in a long time. Like, breathe in and breathe out. Let your shoulders drop, Scorpio. You have a lot of pain, and a lot of decisions were made from a painful place, and you didn't know how to honor yourself and respect your own time. Death to the old and bring in the new. That's what's coming. And death can be uncomfortable. But the old version of you had to go. Be present with yourself and take some time alone. But something is getting exposed. So I hope that resonates. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get the personal reading, the information is down below, Scorpio. Thank you for watching.